Hello friends, welcome back to my channel again. In this session of C programming language, we will be discussing about one of the most interesting topic of C programming, that is pointers. See friends, what is pointers? As we have come across the definition that is used to store the address of the variables. As we have also come across the arrays. The functionality compared to that of pointers and arrays is found to be same. It is used to store the address of the variable. So what is the difference between pointers and array? Why pointers came to existence when array possessed the functionality of storing the address of the variables? See friends, the reason we make use of pointer along with the array in C program is because pointers will make you run twice faster by using arrays. Instead of using arrays, if you make use of pointer, the program will run faster compared to that of arrays, and pointers is effectively used for memory management. It allows you to store very less data compared to that of array. And how do we declare array? As I have mentioned here, it make use of and symbol to store the variable of the address. Example, friends, let me guess, if I declare a pointer p along with a variable, so make use of and symbol followed by x. Here I have written as multiplication symbol followed by p equals to ampersand x. So this ampersand x defines, friends, what it signifies is that pointer p is storing the address of the variable x. That means the value that is stored inside the x, the address of particular value that is stored inside x is stored in pointer p. This is how you declare and make use of pointer in C programming language. For more clarity, friends, do one thing. I'll write a sample code for you regarding the pointers so that you'll have the clear understanding how do we make use of pointer. Example, friends. I'll just take this thing off. If you want to note it down, request you to kindly please pause the video, note down all the points for better understanding. I'll take this thing off and move with the simple syntax of C programming language. So as you guys friends, I hope you guys have come across this as include studio.h void main followed by printf. Welcome to C programming language. This is the basic syntax as I have explained during the first video of the C programming language. So what I think is, let's take this thing off, printf, and declare variable character. I'll store a character, declare a variable that holds a character, and I will declare a pointer followed by. Now listen carefully, friends. I've declared a variable as character ch. Ch is a variable, and I have declared a pointer also as a variable. The reason behind I have declared a variable named character followed by p, friends, because the pointer p in this program holding the address of the value that is stored inside ch variable. So since the pointer is holding the value of ch variable which contains a character, that's why I have declared the pointer also as a character. Uh, I'll start with the printf statement. Enter the character followed by new line character and end this printf statement using a semicolon, and we'll scan the character, please percentage c. So I hope you guys have come across what is the keyword that is used to in order to create integer, floating point numbers, strings, and followed by character. But since you are making use of character, we're making use of point c and followed by ch variable that we are using as a character. So I'll read this thing. What happened, friends? I'll just printf uh, printf this and let's copy this. The entered character is percentage c ch. So friends, for better understanding, let's do one thing. I'll take this off a pointer, okay, and I'll run this code, see what happens. Oh, just a minute, friend, it's showing something error. Oh, just missed the semicolon here. I'll add this semicolon. I try to run the program, see what happens. Sorry for the delay, it is taking some time to execute the program. So friends, now you can clearly observe here. Just a second. So friends, what I'll do, I'll just execute this program again. You can clearly observe, enter the character. The entered character is C. See friends, here in this G2 compile that I'm using, I've entered the input here, stdin inputs. See, I've entered the character as C. It is showing us the entered character is C. So this is in this scenario what happens. I have created a program without making use of pointer. Now let's see what happens if I make use of pointer in the same program. I'll declare a pointer p. For what happens after this program, friends, I'll just this thing. What I will do to the pointer p, I will add the address. I'm so sorry. This pointer p, I will add the address of character variable that I have created. Now just listen carefully, friends. I have declared here as p equals and symbol followed by ch. After that, I will try to print only the printf function. The pointer variable is followed by, I'm sorry, C. What I will do, instead of entering ch here, I just add pointer p. Okay, friends, and I'll end this statement by making use of semicolon. I'll try to execute the program. Let's see what happens, friends. Now, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I have declared a new line character here. Execute the program, friends. Now you can clearly observe here. I have entered the character as C. You can see here the entered. You can see here the entered character is C, and the pointer variable is C. So this is how the pointer works in C programming language. The main intention of the pointer here is to make use of the address of the particular way that you're storing. Now you can clearly see, friends, enter the character, I have entered as C. So you can see the output as the entered character is C, and the next line you can see is the pointer variable is C. That means that pointer is holding the address of the variable C that I have declared here in the stdin inputs. Where you can clearly observe here. In this program, it is already showing that the input that I entered C here is showing that the entered variable is C. This is just I have declared a variable, and this is the result of the pointer that I made use. The pointer variable is C. That means that the pointer p is holding the character C that is stored inside the ch variable that I have declared. So this is how pointer works. So friends, for better understanding, I'll declare another program of the array. This time I'll make use of strings instead of a common variable. So, and friends, in this pointer, I use the same level of coding as I have coded before. Here I have declared as a string character str of 100, a string followed by a pointer. Here I have entered a string followed by a scanf. I read the string. And here what happens? I have declared a string variable and I stored the address of the variable using a pointer pt. Okay, where I have declared in here. What happens after that? I'll just try to print the entire string using a pointers instead of a variable. Instead of string str, I'll print the statement using pointers. Here I have declared as entered string is this, while ptr of 100 here it declares as I have explained you, friends, in C language the strings end with a null character. Here I have declared as until the pointer finds the last character, I'll just keep on looping it. Okay, and printf have entered the particular data type C and ptr previous. So when I execute it, friends, see here I declared I'll take this off Vijay and add Sam. When I execute the friends, you can clearly observe here, enter the string which I have entered Sam here and followed by the entered string is Sam. Now you can clearly observe that I have printed this Sam. Here I have printed the Sam using pointer function ptr, which you can clearly observe in the line 15th. I have not printed this Sam by making use of variable str. Instead of that, I have printed the Sam using a pointer function ptr. So friends, this is how exactly pointer works in C program. So friends, the session ends here. If you have any doubt regarding the pointers, friends, request you to kindly pin down your doubts in the comment section. I will definitely reply to all of you. And thank you for watching this video. Before logging out, request to kindly like, share, and subscribe. Keep coding. Have a nice day.